Good morning, Taurus. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your July 2024 energy reading. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, sharing, commenting, hitting the notification button. If you would like to share this reading with other Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, please be my guest. Perhaps there may be a bit of information in this reading that they may find very, very helpful. So here we go, Taurus. Let's see what your energy is for the month of July 2024. All right, here we go. We have the thinking woman, furthering education, deceit, other people being jealous about that, and walking away from those other jealous people. So the thinking woman really talks about you ascending, perhaps maybe furthering your education, going to school, looking at other opportunities, looking at other ambitions, growing, flourishing, transformation, transition, ascension, educating oneself, becoming more knowledgeable about the situations and circumstances around you. And there may be other people who find that all of this research or investigation, transition, flourishing, ascension that you're going through at the moment, I think it's a little intimidating to them. And I think they may feel that the best course of action for themselves is to somehow deceive you and distract you from all of this growing that you're doing, this transformation, this ascension, all of this education, all of this. It's like you're rewriting your history, right? You're rewriting what you thought you wanted your future to be. You're rewriting it. You're doing something different. You're contemplating the future. This is what you may have wanted a long time ago, or maybe in the recent past. But there's something that has happened that you feel that you have to do a whole reevaluation, right? Perhaps maybe you're in this process of spiritual awakening. Perhaps maybe you're in this process of recognizing who's there for you and who's there to get whatever they can out of you, right? So there's this relationship or this partnership that is a little deceptive, right? And perhaps maybe this is the person that has been trying to keep you from being the best version of yourself. So the walking away card is just that. We have a lot of blossoming energy here, a lot of growth energy here, but we also have these scissors, which is cutting cords from those who may be, cutting cords from those who may be trying to deceive you, right? Cutting cords from those who may be trying to distract you from this transition, this transformation, this blossoming, this furthering your education, this transformational energy. And as you do that, as you start cutting cords, and as this person or these people start being pushed in the background, you start coming into more balance and stability with your life and with what you see in your near future. You start blossoming, things start getting brighter. I mean, we go from this gray, kind of greenish gray color to this just beautiful, vibrant pinks and greens and yellows. You're following your passion, you're following your intuition, you're coming into a time of stability and balance, and you're no longer allowing anyone to dictate and determine how you grow, where you go, what you're doing, and how you're doing it. Okay, especially someone who would rather see you fail to be there by their side than to see you blossoming into who you can be, or even who you desire to be. So there's cutting cords in the month of July for you, Taurus. There's you walking away from a few relationships that are not stable and aren't balanced and aren't good for you whatsoever. So let's see. My goodness, we have them flying at the deck. I know one fell on the floor. I just don't know where it went. So hold on for 1 second. Let me see if I can find where that one went. Okay, so we found it. I found it. And it is the 4 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So if you have Aries in your chart, we have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles on the Aries reading too. So if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, kind of go check that out. So the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man really talk about taking some time to look at this relationship, or look at your to look at what you are doing and the direction you're going, right? Take some time, evaluate it, reevaluate it, look at it from a different perspective. You have the knowledge, you have intuition, you know what needs to be done. You know that whatever this relationship is, it has been a relationship of backstabbing, it has been a relationship of heartache, of heartbreak, it's been a relationship of deception. It's been a relationship of just canceling you out. It almost seems like this person is so intimidated by you that they attempt to cancel you out every chance they get. They attempt to drown your voice. They attempt to keep you in the background. They attempt to silence you. They attempt to tell you that whatever it is that you're contemplating on doing or going isn't what's best for you. So they take every opportunity that they can to dismiss you or discredit you. Right? There's been a lot of backstabbing, a lot of deceiving, a lot of gossiping, but the tens are transitions into something new. So as you're walking away, you're also releasing all the energy attached to this deceptive relationship or partnership. It's not just deception though. It's a power play, it almost feels like, right? I just feel very shackled, chained, unable to move, unable to catch my breath. It's like there's someone just constantly bombarding me with what I can't do, what I'm unable to do, how that is not right, how that is dumb, how that is, those kind of things, you know what I'm saying? So you are contemplating, what it feels like is you're contemplating doing something different. You're contemplating rewriting your history. You're contemplating furthering your education, growing, ascending, going through a time of transformation. But you also don't want to make any drastic moves, right? So it's like you're contemplating or evaluating how to make this exit, how to walk away. And you're contemplating or evaluating or making those plans with other people, right? It could be finances is why you haven't moved forward. It could be finances on why you haven't yet made the move to, if it's furthering your education, go to school, or if it's moving away, you haven't done that yet. So the Three of Pentacles is coming together with a group of people to kind of collaborate on what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. The Four of Swords and the Hanged Man, looking at it from a different perspective, evaluate, reevaluate. And there's no struggle here with the Hanged Man. So it doesn't feel like you are, it doesn't feel like the plans that you're making, you're struggling to make them. It wasn't like the struggle that I felt in the relationship or dynamic or the partnership, right? Being shackled, being chained, unable to breathe. This evaluation, this reevaluation, this taking your time to make the plans that work for you and then make your exit seems more smooth, especially because you have other people who are helping you, right? I think that there's a group of people around you who may have ideas on how this person has been treating you, or how this person has been deceiving you. Now, this could have been a significant other, a partner. It could even be a boss trying to keep you in this position in the business, quote unquote, and not allowing you to flourish, or not allowing you to go beyond what it is that you're capable of, because they come from a frame of mind, if I'm the boss, I'm the boss, and there should be no one, above me kind of thing, even though technically there always is. But I think that they fear you. I think that they fear your power. I think that they fear your knowledge, which is why they try to keep you in this tried to keep you unstable and imbalanced, right? It's almost like they feel that they need to drop all of this responsibility and all of these burdens on you to keep you stuck, stagnant, or slow, and to keep you from obtaining the abundance or prosperity, stability, and balance you need to move up and move further, right? So you've taken the initiative to not just move up and move further, but to move away, to take your leave, to get out. And as you are taking your leave and making your move and getting out, it's also best to detach yourself emotionally from the situation too. So you not only detach yourself emotionally from it, you do a little bit of nurturing, you do a little bit of self-healing, you have a little bit of empathy and compassion, a little bit of imagination here. So you recognize and understand that whomever this person is or whatever the situation is all they have tried to do was keep you down and keep you back, keep you from flourishing, keep you from growing, keep you from expanding. And you recognize that. And how you recognize that is that every time you had the ability to do more, they've always projected all of these other things onto you, right? Until your plate is so full, there is no movement, if you will. So you drop the plate, you walk away, and you find yourself in this place of emotional nurturing and healing, not allowing any outside distractions to manipulate, dictate, or determine that forward movement, not allowing anyone to dictate and determine how quickly you heal, not allowing anyone to dictate and determine what you should be doing now, right? This is taking your time. This is recognizing that you deserve more than what other people have been taking from you, right? And that Eight of Cups is someone constantly taking and taking and taking. So regardless of how much shit that they've given to you, you continuously gave and gave and gave with nothing in return here, nothing but deceit, gossip, backstabbing, manipulation, deception. So even though you knew that this environment that you were in was toxic, you continued to give until you couldn't give anymore. And then when you recognized that this person was being deceitful, when you recognized that this person was attempting to hold you back, you then recognized that you had to do what was best for you. So now you're in the magician phase at the beginning of this beautiful journey, creating this atmosphere of energy, creating this atmosphere of balance and stability, to creating this atmosphere of releasing and letting go, so new doors can open for you and you no longer have to deal with the energy of the past. Now we can move yourself into move yourself into the future that you know that you deserve, right? That you have attempted and tried to manifest the whole time, but this person continued to take and take and take and hold you back and hold you back and hold you back. And here's what I want to say. What I want to say is, take the lessons that you have learned with you. So for the future, you know, but don't allow what you have been through to hold you back any more than the person who did it to you did. Does that make sense? So don't allow what has happened to you to hold you back any more than the person who deceived you and manipulated held you back. Because if you allow the energy to hold you back, that means that they still, in a spiritual way, in an energetically way, have that power over you. So it needs to be a complete break. It needs to be a complete walking away. It needs to be a complete healing, a complete nurturing. It needs to be a separation of completion. That means stripping it all the way back and letting it all go. Carrying none of it but the lessons. All right, let's see what our spellcasting oracle. Yeah, you're coming into a time of happiness and a time of fertility, and I love those two together. That's beautiful. So fertility, this means manifesting. This means that you could be planting seeds for something new, something prosperous, something abundant. It could mean that you're fertile with new ideas, new opportunities, and there's no one to hold you back. It could mean that you're fertile with a child. You could be pregnant or maybe getting pregnant in the near future. And Spirit is asking you to see the truth of everything that is, right? Sometimes we walk away from situations and we deny ourselves the whole truth because we don't want to believe that the people who we've entrusted a part of ourselves with would do this to us, right? We need to recognize and see the whole truth, not the half truth, not 3/4 of the truth, not 1/5 of the truth, but the whole fucking thing, all of it, all the truth, even the truth of the part that you have played by not walking away sooner, not seeing this person for who they are, even though that there was some part of you who actually knew what they were doing and refused to believe it. Because why would we want to believe something like that from someone who said they cared for us, or someone who said they wanted the best for us, or someone who said that they recognized and appreciated us, when there was that little intuitive tug way back there in the back of your heart or head or stomach going, but they're not, even though they're saying it, they're not showing that they have our best interest. They're not showing that they care for us. They're not showing that they want the best for us. So using your intuition and recognizing the whole truth. Affirmation for growth. So we're talking, I want to put that over here by fertility. So we're planting seeds for growth. We're planting seeds for the affirmations of growth. So if you're able to go on YouTube and look up affirmations for growth, I plant these seeds of growth for my best interest. I plant these seeds and allow Spirit to I plant these seeds and allow my co-creation relationship with Spirit to offer me this or something better, this or something more. And this meaning walking away, this meaning the fertility and happiness, this meaning the truth, this meaning the transformational energy, strength and resilience. So when you're walking away from a relationship or a partnership that has been a part of your life for quite some time, it is, and I understand how very difficult it can be. I mean, there were plenty of times where I had to walk away from relationships that I thought were going to just last forever. And it's almost as if it takes a part of you with it, right? And you have to regrow that part back. And that's where the strength and resilience come in. We have her in this beautiful orange creative energy, and she's using the power within herself to create this beautiful wind of change, if you will. Everything around her is stable. Everything around her is balanced. Everything around her is resilient to the storm that she is creating, right? So know that you have the power within yourself to be strong and to be resilient and to be as powerful as you desire to be. And then we have cleansing your body and spirit. I say this all the time, that healing is for you. It should never be for someone else. Cleansing the body and the spirit of the energy that you're leaving behind is for you, not for anyone else. It's for you. So remember that. When you start the healing, when you start the walking away process, you start the healing process, you start the cleansing process. And we have energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatment. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So use the power within self to work on self, to heal self. And cleansing the body and spirit is a part of that, right? Know, Taurus, that you are divinely guided and loved. And again, please check your sun, moon, rising, and however this falls. This could be for sun, moon, rising Taurus. And if there are other Tauruses out there that are sun, moon, rising, or whatever it is in your chart, please forward this reading to them. They may benefit from it, hopefully as much as you have. Have a great and wonderful July. And until next time.